Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. There's the whistle. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Then he claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble. And Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
Neymar picks it up out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi receives it in a wide position. Pedri. Kukçu. Gavi. Ronaldinho! And he's there to get it away. Messi. Rooney. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Chouameni plays it long. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes.
Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Now, this could be a chance. Now it's Messi. And it's hoisted clear. And the shot! Bastoni. Well, there's the clearance. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's got away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's only too happy to take that back. Out towards the flank. Great ball if he can get there. And he's cut it out. Spread out to the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in space and looking for options. He's got tall. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. It's a pretty loose pass. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He is through here. That has not gone well. That's smartly reclaimed. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has been cleared. There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Gehi clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well read, and the danger is averted. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And it's Grimaldo. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Adriano. And he's away.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Quality ball. Now there's a fine ball. Adriano unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Over to the left. It's a sharp pass. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Distributed tidily. Messi. And there's the shot! Rising over the bar.
Messi most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Looking for the run. Messi, and he's managed to get free.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be...
Chance for a shot! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Scholes. Out of play for a throw. Kupchu. And it's Kunde. Back towards the middle. It's Pedri. And it's Gavi. Shifted into the flank. Picked out brilliantly. Out to the left it goes. Could move up a gear here. There's the header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Well read, nice interception. And still we await the first breakthrough. Great vision. Gavi looking to get on the end of this. Out for a throw. Neymar. And it's Neymar.
That's good play from him.
Looking to play him in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's a decent clearance. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Messi. Messi. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. He has a look at big chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Rooney clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Scholes clears. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's picked it up out wide. It'll be a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4, Rooney. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 14. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 45.
That looks a decent ball. Now it's Osimhen. He has found the shot at goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a cute ball. Can he get onto this? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. stood up well to him there. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's roll! It's a goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona
17.
making another
Messi.
change here.
El dorsal
So the
13.
first moment of real significance.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
And it's played forward. And here's Osimhen. That's a good ball out wide. He's found a way through. Osimhen receives it in a good position here. And it's Pedri. Looking for options for movement. Oh, smashing header! It's there! And that is goal number 20. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. That has been slung wide. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a fine interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Fermin. Yamal gets into a good position. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And he's quick to snatch it back. Plays it through. Messi cleared acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona take what looks chance! It's hit the upright. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And he's there to clear it. Gnabry. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him. No, I mean, oh, terrible pass. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
That was travelling. Stood up well to him there. That has been slung wide. Good read, needed to be. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Taken off it pretty forcefully. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the counter is on. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Gavi, clipped into space, and he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Pedri. And it's Pedri. Great vision. Back into the middle. Well read, nice interception. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Cleared away. It's a really well-measured ball. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Plenty to aim at. Rooney! On the ball, and it's come back out to him. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Floated through. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's only too happy to take that back. Threads one in. Oh, perfectly measured that. Great shapes to shoot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was a given. It always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
That could chance! That's a half-decent try.
Messi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hernandez tries to pass it through, and there's green grass ahead of him. And a chance! Goal! Ajax! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Ajax go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Shifted it to the flank. Koundé does well to get it back. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And he's away. Grimaldo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Upamecano makes the interception. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good take in a good area. Picked a decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Messi. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Now it's Ronaldinho. He is through here. So much time. Takes a shot. It's hit the upright. And it's bounced out off the woodwork. Just off target.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
And there is the half-time whistle. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Hernandez. Dani Olmo. Out to the left it goes. Tries to play it through. Oh, that was vital. Yehi. And it's Pedri.
Oh, great feat, that.
And here's Yamal.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Ajax with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? That's a shade optimistic. Rice. Kukchu goes sliding in. Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. That'll be a corner. Corner number 2 then.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Now it's Dani Olmo. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Ronaldinho gets into a good position. That is a brilliant interception. Koundé, it's Pedri.
La asistencia a este partido.
Now it's Messi.
98.004 espectadores.
Dani Olmo.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
So,
dorsal
time for
4,
changes on
Rooney.
both sides,
El
actually.
dorsal 14. El dorsal 7.
De Jong.
El dorsal 17. Messi.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Serán
Ended up in no man's land. Oh, beautifully shaped ball.
El dorsal 6. El
And he's
dorsal
being shifted
24.
off it.
El dorsal 11.
Oh, the defence
El
just
dorsal
about
10.
came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Rice. Pedri. Well, they could break here. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's clever. Ronaldo deals with that comfortably. What a throw in. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. An instinctive delivery.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Cleared without hesitation. Into the last quarter of an hour. Has a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there and it's been blown.
Cambio de jugadores.
So here comes a substitution. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ball's gone out of play. Looking for options for movement. Good ball, good take. He's had a shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Barcelona are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Rafinha. Pedri. And it's Lopez. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the shot! And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Chance, surely! Pedri does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Aimed beyond the defence. Shot a goal! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And now he has two. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Played out wide. Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Pedri, looking to go deep. And that should get the job done. Neymar. Beckham. Now it's Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. Caught offside that time. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's had it nicked away. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Batistuta. Threads one in. Pedri. Kukcu. Messi. Quarter of an hour played. Danger averted for now. Cameroon have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Scholes. Raul. Bastoni can get it clear. Oh, it's just a little long. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Cameroon with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gehi gets it away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That's tidy. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now, can they get him away? Good read, needed to be. He's having a shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Beckham. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's picked it up out wide. Rooney. And here comes the corner. Cleared away. Looking for options for movement. Hangs in across. And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bastoni does really well to win the ball there. Great vision. Grimaldo receives it in a wide position. 15 minutes till half-time. Knocks it into space. Oh, perfectly measured that. Raul! That is gorgeous from Raul! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! First blood drawn.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Cameroon are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And he's there to clear it.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course,
It's Rooney! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
That'll be a throw. Sanchez. DiMarco. Oh, red. Nice interception. Gone behind for a goal kick.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
He's looking wide. That's been slipped through. And this is Batistuta. And he cuts out the supply. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Cameroon get the second half started.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively...
Batistuta! Oh, just wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Scholes. Gehi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rijkaard. Sanchez. Gavi. Ah, he's given it away. Hit into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Now that looks a decent ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Neymar. Batistuta. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? And this is Raul. Just a goal. Can he finish? Marvellous goal. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Cameroon go into the lead. Pedri takes a shot! Corner number 2 then. Ronaldinho's delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cameroon have the chance to go the other way.
Asciende a 96.847 espectadores.
Can he get it through?
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
DiMarco hoisted in. Oh, that's superb. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's a super give and go. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Now, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Nice. Ended up in no man's land. Short changes him with that pass. And that's a good ball. It's smartly reclaimed. Shifted it to the flank. Chu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the finish! They've done it! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Koundé.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Great chance! And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Cameroon have their second corner now. Ronaldinho attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. And they've got a throw.
Cambio de jugadores.
Grimaldo. Now Eder Militao.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Out to the left it goes. Played in. DiMarco gets good distance on it. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Batistuta has found the net here, of course. Time added on 4 minutes. That's a decent clearance. Can he get on the end of this? Scholes. And they're back on the ball again. Looking to play him in. And this is Roll. Bad chance! It's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaring. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And that gets things running.
It comes as little surprise, Peter, that we find the name of Park Ji-sung on this team sheet.
First name on the team sheet, you would think.
Yeah, and a player with a fantastic engine. I always think that every time you see him, he's just going to run himself into the ground. He'll give everything for the cause, and he always sets the tone for industry.
No, there's no going past him this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Rooney.
Rooney really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Messi. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that pass just didn't quite work. The pass is intercepted. And it's Ronaldinho. Gavi looking to get on the end of this. Ronaldinho! It's bounced back off the post. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, what has happened here? Pedri. And they can counter here. And he's managed to get free. Rijkaard gets it clear.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And they've got a throw. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, it's a nice side. He's gone for goal. Gave it a go, but off target.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shot could be on. Tries a shot! Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. That's headed upfield. Grimaldo gets it away. That has been slung wide. He's got away. He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. DiMarco. Good play on the left-hand side here. And he welcomes it in. And the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Alvarez. Oh, he's been caught napping. Out for a throw. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. 15 minutes till half-time. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Mbappe. Shifted it to the flank. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nice bit of trickery. He's in a great position here. And it's hoisted clear. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Alvarez. It's a searching pass. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Lobbed in behind. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Looking for options for movement. That is good alertness. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Well spotted.
Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can clear their lines. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Played into space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pedri crosses. Van Dijk clears it away. DiMarco. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway. So, the first half brought no goals. Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And he's quick to get it clear again. And we have our very first corner. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Bastoni cuts it out. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Spread out to the left. DiMarco in towards the back stick. And it's claimed by the keeper. Now it's Ronaldinho. Gavi. Spread neatly. Ronaldinho. He is through here. Ronaldo is... Oh, what a climb! No mistake! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Engages and forces him off the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Good ball. Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
The keeper has taken decisive action. Tries to play it through. Hernandez receives it in a wide position. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish of true class! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
I'll tell you, Peter, more went into that than you think. He had to anticipate the cross, get in the right position, and then time the volley.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now this could... Mbappe! No, he got that all wrong.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And he's managed to gift it back. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that has left him in a heap. Shapes to shoot! He can get that clear. That pass isn't the best. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Kunde kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's DiMarco.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's a shade optimistic. Van Dijk is there to clear. Out to the left it goes. DiMarco. A header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a lovely, neat pass. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
France have reclaimed it. Played through into space.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Sung is wide and looking to get onto this. Big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been won straight back. That's a decent clearance. And that's that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Gavi. Probing pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Kukçu. Shifted it to the flank. And no, he's seen through all of that. Kukçu. That's a little off target. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior is wide and looking to get onto this. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. It's a promising position. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Spread it left. Henderson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Spread out to the left. Henderson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Wirtz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played out to the left flank. And here's Wirtz. Kane, and this is Kane. He whips it across. And he's there to belt it away. Gavi.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Vinicius Junior. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's got away. Messi. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Well, that pass isn't the best. Borussia Dortmund look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Out to the left it goes. And it's Grimaldo. Ronaldinho.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that should get the job done. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Vinicius Junior. Kukçu. Tries to play it through. Kukçu. Kane. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Rooney. Knocks it out wide. Applies the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Now that's well seen too. Taken back almost at once. Threads one in.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Ronaldinho plays it in. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now, can they get him away? And a chance! In he goes again! Borussia Dortmund can count themselves very lucky there. They look fragile.
Their communication skills were lacking then, and they still came out of it with a generous bonus.
Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! A goal at a really telling moment. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's a good ball out wide. He's looking wide. And here's Messi. Oh, good take in a good area. And he's gone backward here. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going full steam ahead down the left flank. Vinicius Junior, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
It'll be a throw-in. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Cross needs to be good. It's a mighty effort! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Now it's Kane. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, perfectly measured that. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. Mbappe! Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Yamal, looking to play him in, looking to go deep. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Looking for options for movement. And he's surging through. Osimhen! And he hits the net. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And that really is so impressive. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Out for a throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Van der Ven. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oh, this looks sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. Pedri. Koundé. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Played out wide. Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Yamal. Cleared without complication. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good spread.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the finish! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 9.
Borussia Dortmund have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Coming on the field.
Borussia Dortmund take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cross goes in there. That's a decent clearance. 4 added minutes on the board. Yamal. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona just didn't have enough time, Peter, to correct their many problems in this match.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Now, can they get him away? He's found the way through. Plenty to aim at here. Yamal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. This is Batistuta. Now that's well seen too. to play him in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And a chance! Over to the left. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. Ronaldinho. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And the pass is intercepted. Gavi has it out wide and in space. And that should get the job done. Muscular approach does pay off here. Yamal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Shifted it to the flank. Still goalless at the moment. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Tries to play it through. It's a goal kick. Oh, this looks sharp. Batistuta. And Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That has not gone well. And here's Rodrigo. Robertson could try cutting inside here. He gets big! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Chance to deliver. Bastoni getting this one clear. Aimed beyond the defence. And the counter is on. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gerrard. Gehi spots it and intercepts. Oh, easy pickings there. Great vision. And this is Marmouche. Turns and goes back. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a key interception. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. That's an excellent interception. Knocks it into space. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Oh, nicely intercepted.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Can he latch on to this? And the keeper beats it away. Takes a shot! Yamal. And it's Gavi. That has been cut short. Now it's Kimmich. And he's managed to get free. Aimed in towards the centre. Big header! It's hit the upright. He can get that clear. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found a way through. Now, real chance! And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Now it's Messi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Not the most accurate pass. Plays a sharp little ball here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, important interception.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Yamal. Rooney. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. He's going to be disappointed with that. Out to the right. That pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. Ronaldinho. That is Lita. That is a little undercooked. Ronaldinho. And still we await the first breakthrough. And here's Ronaldinho. That is good alertness. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Gavi. Rijkaard. That has been slung wide. And this is Marmoush. He's picked his way through. Yamal showing great feet there. Spread out to the left. Marmoush. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Short changes him with that pass. Gerrard, a player who needs no introduction. Driving on and making good progress. That has ended up in no man's land. Kimmich. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ronaldinho has it in a wide position. Lovely bit of skill. And he's gone backward here. Brilliantly cut out. Rooney! No mistake! And that could well be the winner!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So we have our breakthrough.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And this is Rooney. Can he get it through?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. He's in space and looking for options.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's a little off target. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. A header! Just off target.
Batistuta certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Time for a change in personnel.
Rooney. El dorsal 7. El dorsal 14. El dorsal 13.
That's an imaginative pass. And we're done. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Well, Victor Bayer is, of course, one of the most decorated goalkeepers of all time.
Yeah, and there's no doubt that he was one of Europe's very best. His career stats certainly back that up as well. I really like that confidence he has about him.
Header! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now, what about a counter-attack? Chips it through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Bebeto. Threads one in. And Bebeto! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Looking for a runner. That has ended up in no man's land. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it into space. And it's been given away. Can he get on the end of... He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Looking for options for movement. Ronaldinho. Oh, well played. And here's Yamal. Now, can they get him away?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Grimaldo. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gavi. Can he get it through? Caresses it through. Bullish header! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. McAllister plays it through. Tries to pass it through. This looks promising. Can he finish? And again. And one more try. Goal! Fenerbahce! Fenerbahce take the lead. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
In towards the back stick. And it's claimed by the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? And he's managed to get free. Park Ji-sung. Cross needs to be good. It's really well cleared. And smartly reclaimed. He won't be happy with that one. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick...
Yamal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy. You lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Played back in. It's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Park Ji-sung looking to go deep. Terrific header. They've got to be quick to recover this. Chu can get it clear. Shot a goal! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That was easy, almost too easy.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now.
Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And now he has two. Fenerbahce find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Grimaldo is there, and he can get that clear. That has been cut short. Ronaldinho providing an outlet. He's gone for goal! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
So off we go once more.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
That's Rooney! Park Ji-sung. Conte. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That has not gone well. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Rooney. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal. Real chance! Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Great vision. Bebeto. McAllister. It's a pretty loose pass. There's a sharp little ball here.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Quality ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. No way through. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Rooney. Oh, good spread. Yamal. McAllister with 2 goals already to his name. Koundé. Now it's Mbappe. Koundé. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Yamal. And he's in on goal. It's Rooney! Off the post. Rijkaard. Conte. He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gavi kept his eye on it, and he's there. No way through there. Cannavaro. Rijkaard. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
Rijkaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, this looks sharp. Osimhen played into space. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. He's cut it out. McAllister, and here's the chance to counter. Oh, Red, nice interception. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Tries to play it through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were...
Bebeto! And yes, it's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Fenerbahce are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. That's a little off target. Nicely spread. He's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Ronaldinho. And a chance! Now it's Lopez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bebeto.
This is the time you need that pace.
Park Ji-sung in acres of space out wide. Nice interception, well timed. That's a good ball out wide. Messi. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Kukçu. And that's it. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from...
He gets big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Not the best distribution from the keeper. He's shifting through the gears here. Bernardo Silva. He's looking wide. Bernardo Silva was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's managed to get free. Gavi! Azar. Conte. And it's Bernardo Silva. Nicely shaped ball. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Xabi Alonso gets a foot in here. Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. That is good alertness. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Barcelona with the corner, there first. Bernardo Silva is there and he can get that clear. Great defending, strong and determined. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold tries making a foray down the right. Shot could be on. Pretty loose pass. Azar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, shooting chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Now there's a fine ball. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So the most significant moment of the game. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! No, that's been intercepted. Gavi. Decent progress down the left. Throw in. Bernardo Silva. He has found the way through. Has crossed a chance. He will be livid with himself.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Kante picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Ronaldinho. And this is Rooney. It's Rooney! Goal! Barcelona! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is...
Rooney! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. Now, power or placement. Goal! Barcelona! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Barcelona. It's Rooney! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rooney clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. Ronaldinho's delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Great vision. That is a great pick out. And this is Xavi Alonso. Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Xavi Alonso actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's come to nothing. Shifted it to the flank. It's run loose here. Alexander. Oh, he's been caught napping. Gavi gets into a good position. Tries a shot! Azar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Azar. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Chance! Oh, within an inch or two.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Rijkaard wins the duel this time. The most accurate pass. Well read, nice interception. Gavi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pedri. Looking for options for movement. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Knocks it into space. That's been slipped through. And he's searching through. He's through. It's 1-0. Goes for a shot. Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get on the end of this? Bale! Off the bar! Cleared without complication. And they're back on the ball again. Oliveira. Out to the left it goes. He's got away. Flings it across.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Bale. El dorsal 6. Serán sustituidos por
Delicate chip
el dorsal
through.
14. El dorsal
And that
9.
interception
El
was
dorsal 10.
most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped
Cambio
it.
de jugadores.
And it's Grimaldo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of
He
space.
rises! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Barcelona have their third corner. And he's taking no chances there. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Gonzalo Ramos receives it in a good position here. Schmeichel getting this one clear. Nicely spread. Xabi Alonso really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Alexander-Arnold defending his corners. And a shot! It's a loose ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Messi. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Upamecano getting this one clear. Yamal. Ronaldinho has it out wide and in space. Header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He can run onto that. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's away. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi's cross. Terrific header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the finish! Oh, he's hit the bar! Has another go! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Barcelona get their fourth corner. Hazard with the clearance. And it's Lopez. Ronaldinho plays it in. And he's there to clear it. Barcelona have the... He's gone for goal! And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Messi. Tries to play it through. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's fabulous. Haaland! Goal! What remarkable powers of recovery.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
This ended up in no man's land. Barcelona really will have to throw everything at this now. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Pings it across. Cleared without hesitation. Pedri. Oh, good spread. Threads one in. Oh, what a ball! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that is that. A good watch, more than a good watch, actually. Certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Barcelona succeeded in minimising the damage caused by their... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Can he latch on to this? He's found a way through. Pulls it back. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Ronaldinho. Wriggles his way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gavi. Shot a goal! João Neves. Gavi. Turan. And it's Bellingham. Now João Neves. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, that looks a decent ball. Great vision. And he's in on goal. Now it's Ronaldinho. Hangs one in. Pedri! He will be livid with himself. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's shifting through the gears here. And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Turan.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now, can they get it back? Oh, he's been caught napping. Sané. And he's there to clear it. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Messi. That's an excellent interception. Costa Curta. Swings it across. And that has left him in a heap. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Tries to pass it through. Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Tries to play it through. Gabriel spots it and intercepts.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around.
Gets his head on it! Harmlessly behind. Turan. Sané. And it's Sané. João Neves. Spread neatly. Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pedri.
This is the time you need that pace.
No luck with that dink over the top. Turan. Now it's Ronaldinho. Rooney. It's come to nothing. Çalhanoğlu. João Neves. And it's Ronaldinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Alex. Oh, smashing header! equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that's well spotted. And he gets rid in a hurry. Haaland receives it in a good position here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Sané. Bellingham. And he's quick to get it clear again. Arsenal have reclaimed it. The final seconds now. Rooney. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
The less said about that pass, the better. And it's Neves. Sané. And it's Thuram. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Bellingham. Haaland. Haaland! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Pedri. And it's Gavi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gavi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Çalhanoğlu. That is good strength. And it's been played through. He's got away. He's come in hard. And that was very necessary. So we've reached the hour mark. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that's fabulous. He rises! No, not the best of headers.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 6, el dorsal 17, Messi, el dorsal 13. Serán sustituidos.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Out to the left it goes. Nice bit of trickery. Knocks it into space. Schmeichel gets it away. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Haaland. Passing is crisp and sharp. And again! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal go into the lead. Threads one in. Gabriel gets over and intercepts.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And here's Bellingham. This might spell danger. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. It's going to be another throw. Showing great feet there. Lofted in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Goes for a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Costa Corta. To Hazard. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He is through here. Gets a good foot in there. Barcelona must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Subimendi. Looking for options for movement. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Yamal. Aimed to be... Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hakimi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Spread out to the left. Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time... So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided...